Hi, this is Chuck Matasic at Kodabow Crossbows. We build some of the best crossbows in the world, if not the best. And what I wanted to do was share with you a little bit of our philosophy when it comes to marketing and design and how to build a great product. And what I'm going to do is use some other examples from kind of daily life to illustrate the points. But Kodabow makes a great crossbow. I want to tell you how we think to make it happen. First thing you need to do in business is you need to decide, are you going to make a really great product, or are you going to make any compromises along the way? At Kodabow, we don't make any compromises. So when you see an accessory on our bow, like say a grip, know that it's been thoroughly tested, and we probably spend a little bit more money than the next guy because we want a really quality product. What's the difference? This one won't break. This one looks kind of similar, but you adjust it and you can kind of move it and it doesn't hold in position. So what we do at Kodabow, this goes in the garbage, and we use really good stuff. So we make a decision early in the game that we're going to make a great product. So we have a brand. It's called the Kodabow brand. What's it stand for? Well, it's a brand name, and here's another brand name of a company called Thermos. Been around a long time. I have one of these that probably is 30 years old. Still works as good as the day it was made. And then since then, I've upgraded and bought another Thermos. We even use the brand name to describe it, and it's stainless steel and works great as well. So a brand stands for something, and at Kodabow, we want our brand to really stand for a couple things. One, it's going to be a reliable, highly accurate crossbow. It's going to be fast and quiet, and really the ultimate objective is it's got to get the job done for its intended purpose, which is really to be lethal in a hunting situation and take your game animal, kill your game animal. So that's what we're all about. Now, let's say you were making thermoses for a while, and then you decided, well, maybe I've got this great brand name, and I could extend it to another product. But you're really not maybe so good at that other product. So I bought a barbecue grill a little while ago, and I wondered about it because after 3 or 4 years, you know, the parts just started coming apart. It wasn't really good. It wasn't a good grill. So I went online, and a lot of times we research things before we buy them. In this case, I researched the grill about after I bought it. And I really learned a lot of stuff about, well, wait a minute, this was really purely marketing. Somebody took a brand name, put it on the grill. They knew nothing about making good grills. I would say that the barbecue grill, the folks who made it were really only interested in selling barbecue grills and not delivering a really grilled, correctly cooked steak. So, you know, the grill didn't last, and that caused me to do some research and really find that, hey, there's other grill manufacturers out there where, you know, folks, the grill will last 10 or 15 years. And you go, how did that happen? Well, they use better materials and better quality products in their construction. I tell you, there's a couple products that drive me nuts. Bicycle pumps. It seems, you know, they dumb them down so much a little bit, but you give a bicycle pump to a 15-year-old kid and you get broken handles and you're trying to keep it together with tape. So why can't they make a good bicycle pump out there? I'm sure some folks do, but it seems every one I buy, they're made for not the long haul, but the short haul. And a lot of manufacturing, you make decisions along the way about selecting materials and how you're going to do stuff. Here's another bicycle pump from my inventory of bicycle pumps. Had a little plastic fitting to attach the hose. Well, that fitting gets worn and broken over time. And you say, well, what can I do? Well, in the old days, you could just take a hose clamp and reattach it. But what you find is that part, instead of being made of brass or something, is just made of plastic. You go to put a hose clamp on it, it breaks off, and you're really left with pretty much of a usable product, except the design features of it really makes it inferior because it just won't last. So it's almost this consumable society we live in sometimes. You definitely get what you pay for, but sometimes you can pay a lot and not get what you pay for at all. Now, one of my pet peeves is moving parts. When you pick up a Kodabow crossbow, and we'll pick it up again just to show you, we use a lot of robust, our trigger group, robust engineering, good design, but really, again, solid quality components, but we try to avoid moving parts. Why avoid moving parts? Let me tell you a little story. The other day I looked in my driveway. I have 3 vehicles there with the kids and everything, and on every vehicle, you've got automatic door locks, you've got automatic windows, and of the 3 vehicles, every one of them, a couple years old, they're not brand new, every one of them had something wrong with either the automatic door lock or one window wouldn't go up or one window wouldn't go down. And you kind of go, you step back from that and, hey, a couple $100 to fix those things. Well, when you go in and you take apart your vehicle and you find what's in there is a little device like this. And it's a little mechanical interface. This one came out of a small SUV, and it causes the rear hatch to lock and unlock. And so you're sending a little electrical impulse to this device. There's a lot of gears in here which cause it to work, and so you've got electrical and mechanical interface. Well, it's convenient. It's got a spiral gear to cause it to go up and down, but there's a lot of moving parts in here, and it's probably no wonder that after 3 or 4 years, somewhere on the car, one of them failed. So the philosophy there is, for many of us, it's acceptable. The convenience of having an automatic door lock is great. But I tell you, in a hunting situation, what I really want my product to perform all the time. I really can't tolerate something that might let me down. So again, a design philosophy of us at Kodabow is to make a product that's stout, it's going to always perform, and avoid the moving parts. So from a marketing perspective, we really understand our brand and what we're all about, make a good crossbow. When we select our materials, and from the design perspective, we have a robust design, and we avoid some of the moving parts and can get you into trouble in the field. So at the end of the day, when you pick up one of our products and you say, hey, what's this company all about? We're really about making a quality product, a quality bow that's going to be there for you when you're out in the field hunting and shouldn't let you down. And that's our objective. That's what we're all about. Thank you for visiting. At Kodabow, our objective is to make a great bow that you can depend on time after time, shot after shot. So when that moment of truth comes, you're ready to go. You go to fire and make it happen.